Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a nice evening. If not, I'm going to make it nicer because I'm going to do my best to entertain you. So, I've been looking through a lot of government actions and police actions that are very cringe regarding the quarantine. Now, it seems that Britain was taken over the top with policemen coming from the shadows, from the shadow minister, with this little snippet right here.
Yo, this is Derby Police. Don't be afraid, we come in peace. We got a message, so listen up quick. Take our advice and you may not get sick. Stay at home whenever you can. Don't go out on the streets with your fam. Don't walk around in two or more, or will come knocking at your door. Only go to the shop for essential things like bread, milk, fruit and cheese strings. Go stretch your legs, but only one time. Do as we say or you might get a fine. Please help us to fight this disease. Lots of love from your favourite PCs.
And then we had the also very cringe You Clap For Me Now campaign, which honestly I thought was going to win, but then the Romanian authorities had to step in. And they made this interesting video that they then removed from their own website. And we're going to listen to some ninjas lecture us from within the Steel Village about how to behave.
Bună ziua! Sunt deținut în cadrul penitenciarului Rahova de aproximativ 2 ani. Știu că vă e greu, dar ce trăiți dumneavoastră acum este valabil în toată lumea. Fiți puternici, stați în casă și totul va fi bine.
Bună tuturor! Sunt Florin. Sunt în Centrul Educativ Buziaș cam de vreun an. Așa cum rezistăm și noi aici, așa puteți rezista și voi câteva zile sau săptămâni. Vă rugăm, nu zădărniciți eforturile autorităților. Stați acasă.
Lipsa de libertate este destul de greu de suportat. Vă înțelegem foarte bine. Este greu. Este greu atât pentru noi cât și pentru dumneavoastră. Stați în casă, așa veți evita să ajungeți alături de noi.
Noi nu putem fi cu familiile noastre, nici nu putem primi vizite, ne auzim doar la telefon. Deci, nu ne este ușor să nu știm prea multe despre ei sau să-i ajutăm. Dar am înțeles că așa nu ne îmbolnăvim unii pe alții. Fiți tari, mai e puțin și trece.
Stați acasă. Doar așa vă puteți ajuta pe voi și așa ne puteți ajuta și pe noi. Purtați echipamentul de protecție. Este foarte important pentru sănătatea noastră a tuturor. Iar dacă ieșiți afară, o faceți doar când este absolut necesar. Respectați măsurile autorităților, pentru că doar așa putem fi cu toții mai sănătoși.
Dragii noștri părinți,
frați,
surori, prieteni,
în aceste vremuri dificile,
vremuri cu care nu ne-am mai confruntat vreodată, este mai important ca oricând să fim uniți.
doar așteptând liniștiți,
Așa cum ne cer autoritățile, putem lupta împreună împotriva pandemiei.
știm că este greu.
Mai ales că nu putem fi împreună pentru a vă ajuta. Dar panica și deznădejdea nu aduc nimic bun.
Vreau să înțelegeți că trebuie să respectăm ceea ce ni se transmite de către autorități.
Pentru că doar așa ne putem proteja și înlătura răspândirea virusului, care, înainte de a aduce moartea, seamănă panică,
Neîncredere.
și deznădejde.
Noi trebuie să ne facem datoria. Datoria ta este să stai în casă. În felul acesta va fi bine și pentru tine și pentru noi.
Pe ei îi protejăm noi. Voi protejați pe ceilalți. Stați acasă.
Stați în casă, împreună putem reuși.
Yeah, I don't think they got the message either. I think you need to get more convicts to lecture them. Whose idea of a campaign was this, I wonder? Like, obviously the editing is really well done. So the people that did the editing, like, they did a good job. But the person that said, you know what would be a good way to convince people to stay at homes? Get the pillars of the community. Get the convicts to try to pull on their heartstrings. That is certainly going to work. You know what's also really interesting? Every now and then, if you go on Facebook and you look at other Romanians, some of them are really angry and they're saying, it feels like I'm under house arrest. Like every single time I go out of my house, I'm like, papers, can I see your papers, please? And if you say it's like, oh, I'm like under house arrest, or it feels like you're in a prison, other people are going to say, oh, what are you talking about? Why are you exaggerating? Why are you sowing fear and distrust? And then you have the Romanian authorities having prisoners and convicts saying that, oh yeah, no, that's pretty much like it is for us in prison. What the hell did they thinking? What were they thinking? And by the way, I noticed something, which is just a personal observation. Like, I might be wrong. I might be completely off with this. So please tell me if you observed it the same in your country. Because when I'm on Facebook or when I'm on Twitter, there is now a debate being had. I mean, the quarantine has been lasting for over a month. The government has gotten emergency powers, which pretty much makes them like a dictatorship in some countries. And a lot of people are wondering how long will this last. A lot of people want the economy to be restarted. Like, a lot of people want to go to work. And from my personal observation, the people that are still for, no, we need to stay at home for like 2, 3, 4 more months, that indefinite. The people that are for the stay at home indefinite types, they seem to still have jobs. Like, they seem to be office workers, some of them IT specialists, which are working from home. Meanwhile, the people that are the most louder and they're like, no, we want to go to work, they seem to have been lost their jobs either this month or the previous month. So I don't think this is a left-leaning, right-leaning issue at this point, because this conversation is being had in multiple countries, and I've seen left-leaning and right-wing people that still want to stay in homes, and I've seen left-wing and right-wing people that want to go to work. This is just my personal observation. It seems the only factor that separates these two groups is whether they still have a job or not. Again, if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comment section. It's like, no, V, you're smoking crack. No, you just go away. Yeah, if I hear that, I would be like, okay, I was wrong. But from my personal observations, I don't think I'm wrong. and you know what else I think? I think that especially university students, little kids that go to school, like, of course they're enjoying staying at home and playing video games. And then you have the other person, like the IT guy, which goes to work in an open office, has a supervisor watching him the whole time, and on top of that, his colleagues are probably also watching him to make sure that he doesn't open a browser and read some personal email or whatever. And all of a sudden now he has to work from home. And if he needs to go back to work, well, he's going to go back to all of that nonsense. So I'm legitimately curious if these things are a little bit connected. If the stay-at-home crowd that's the loudest, that wants people punished, that even remotely suggest that the economy should be restarted, because that's another thing. Like, the conversation isn't on equal footing. It's like, if you even suggest that the economy should be restarted, you should be punished, like either banned or removed or suppressed or anything like that, because you're a danger to the public. And most of these people, on Twitter at least, seem to have blue check marks and work as journalists at various publications, and now they work from home. And it's very difficult not to notice how disconnected these people are from someone that has been fired for 2 months, doesn't know how he's going to pay the bills, and is probably going to starve to death if the situation continues. I mean, we're reaching levels where the Italian mafia is feeding people. You know, it's a little bit worrisome. So yes, I think at least the conversation of whether or not to restart the economy should be had, especially when politicians are having it. But again, if you have it on Twitter, like, you're going to see people asking that you be silenced. How dare you suggest we restart the economy? What, are you crazy? We need people to starve to death. So yeah. By the way, I'm also using this as a hyperbole because they're also being hyperbolic. It's like, oh, you want people to die by restarting the economy, you have people say, oh, okay, I see. Well, I'm going to shift for mana, and I'm going to play, well, you want people to starve to death. How about that? Let's have the battle of ideas. Who can pull the heartstrings the hardest? I can pull heartstrings really hard, by the way. I am the hardest heartstring puller you have ever saw in your entire life. It's just that the terms of service don't allow me. So I still need to operate within the heart pulling of the terms of service. But yeah, no, so the government is completely inept at actually making propaganda. This is at least what has been shown to me. I'm curious how much of my taxpayer money was sent in order to make that movie. And I'm pretty sure your government has also similar absolutely ridiculous campaigns. Like, can you imagine someone that is like, yeah, I have lost my job, I really want to go and work, but the convicts told me to stay inside. You know, who am I not to listen to the ninja from the Iron Village? Who am I not to listen to the pillars of the community? I am definitely going to change my mind. I mean, you know, I wanted to go out and find a job, but now that I've been told to stay inside, well, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the comment section.